Some good old sports hate. Houston Texans fans, Tennessee Titans fans going at it after the Titans unveil their new Love You Blue throwbacks. Let's go inside the locker room.
Yeah. It's the locker room on YouTube. You know what it is. Let's get it. Hey, locker room. Yeah, we in the locker room.
All right, so the Houston Oilers, the Tennessee Titans, whatever you want to call it, the Tennessee Titans are going to unveil their Love You Blue uniforms, most likely against the Texans. The pictures of it have leaked. It has the internet going nuts, has a lot of Texans fans talking smack, has a lot of Oiler fans / Houstonians feeling some type of way, and it has Tennessee Titans fans kind of laughing, pointing, and it partaking in the sports hate. I think sports hate is a great thing. I think it's healthy. I think it's entertaining. I think it's fun. I think the Texans could use more intense rivalries like they have around the NFL. And I think this is a great thing. I'm also amused by a lot of the opinions. Here is the picture of the jerseys. And the jerseys are one thing. That's one thing. That's whatever. The Adams family seems obsessed. Amy Adams now, they seem obsessed with the Oilers. And for whatever reason, people in Houston think that they're just poking them, including my co-host, John Lopez, who covered the squad. But they got the Love You Blue up there. And it has a lot of people pretty ticked off about the game coming up in which the Oilers will be rocking or the Titans will be rocking the Oilers jerseys. I can't even keep up with this crap. John McClain, he got a lot of people pissed off today on the show as well. And it is in the Loop, Sports Radio 610, 10 to 2, Monday through Friday. You can hear it on the Odyssey app. Follow along here for the top Texans digital content you can get. We're going to be at training camp in 5 days, so you don't want to miss some of that. But this was John McClain on the show. He was he was actually talking to Mark Vandermeer about just kind of the emotions that Texans fans and people in Houston are feeling. And this is what John McClain had to say, and he pissed some folks off.
Yeah, that's true. But, Love You Blue has a lot to do with Houston. And
of course it does.
You're summoning this bond between a city and a team, and you're kind of dangling it in front of the fans that still remember. I don't like it at all.
Maybe it's just because I'm old and I love nostalgia. As far as Amy Adams Strunk, the owners and others are concerned, they're throwbacks to the Oilers. Texans have nothing to do with the Oilers.
Yeah, that's true. But, Love You Blue has a lot to do with Houston. And
of course it does.
You're summoning this bond between a city and a team, and you're kind of dangling it in front of the fans that still remember. I don't like it at all.
So Mark Vandermeer doesn't like it at all. John McClain says the Texans have nothing to do with the Oilers. What do you think? Put it in the comments. Subscribe, like. I think it's pretty selectively dense of my buddy John McClain, who joins us Tuesdays at 11. He's going to be out there with us at camp, to say it has nothing to do with the Texans. When you go to a Texans game and you park your car and you walk up to the stadium, what's that big-ass ugly building that you see to your right when you're walking from the blue lot? It's a freaking Astrodome. That's where the Oilers played. Now, that's another issue all in itself. That thing should be torn down. It should be a parking lot or it should be a bar scene. But that's neither here nor there. But the same people who grew up going to Oiler games or went to Oiler games and now they're going to Texans games, it's literally in the same parking lot. The stadium's still there. They got nothing to do with them. You're telling me that if when the Cleveland Browns left and went to Baltimore and let's say the Browns came back and the Browns became the orange. Let's just say they came back the Cleveland orange, much like the Texans were created and they weren't the Oilers. You're telling me that if Cleveland Browns fans who now support the orange or have done so for a while, if the Baltimore Ravens decided to wear Cleveland Browns throwbacks, you're telling me Cleveland fans shouldn't feel some type of way? That's just a lack of sensitivity towards that side. I know McClain likes the Oilers. Some people say he might like the Oilers a little more than the Texans. But you ain't got to show love to the Titans. This, you know damn well Bud Adams had a bad relationship with Houston. You remember the middle fingers when they beat the Texans? And now we got Love You Blue. And here's the other thing, and this is the funny thing about it, is I'm telling you right now, Texans fans, what's going to happen is that the Oilers' old players are going to be welcome there, and it's going to get even more awkward. But here's the thing. The Texans can't support the Oilers. They don't have the rights. The Adams family basically locked the Oilers stuff in a basement, and now they're bringing it back. And I got to say, the uniforms are pretty damn sweet, if we're being honest. If we're being honest, they're pretty damn sweet. But McClain's saying it has nothing to do with it. Let's be serious. Come on, man. That's a little bit outlandish. Let's have a little bit of sensitivity there. But if I was a Titans fan, I'd rock the hell out of that gear because it's sick. And it also pisses off Houston fans. So what's better? You're wearing sick gear and you're pissing off your division rival. I don't blame them for it. I don't blame Houston fans, though, for feeling some type of way either. I just enjoy the passion and I enjoy it. But it's very clear that the Adams family, they can sit there and say, we're trying to honor the Oilers and, you know, all this. Get the hell out of here with that. There's a deeper meaning to this, and she knows it. And John McClain knows it, too. And if he doesn't, that's a damn shame. We'll talk to him about this on Tuesday. I got a feeling him and Lopez are going to be throwing down on this. Texans Bill on Twitter. He actually had a pretty entertaining rant about this, and he's been known to have some entertaining rants, but he weighed in on this it's at the _ Reliant, by the way. He weighed in on this whole thing, and here's what old Bill had to say about this beef between the Tennessee Titans and the Texans.
Yeah, Houston Texans fans who want to sit here and go, oh, why do y'all like those jerseys? That team was a bunch of losers. They ain't win nothing. Heller, you're a fucking Texans fan. Ain't won shit either in them fucking ugly ass jerseys, even though I'm a Texans fan. Like what do you want? You know? Fuck. They're clean as fuck. That mean a lot more to a lot more people in Houston than they do to fucking anybody who's a Titans fan. Number one. Number two, they're fucking badass. That Columbia blue. The red and white and that damn all dark up there. Houston fans think they like, who do you think you are? The Astros won. Texans ain't won shit. Oilers didn't win shit. You're not the Steelers. You're not going to get those uniforms. Come up with something badass or just admit the Oilers uniforms kick fucking ass.
He's not wrong. At the _ Reliant, Texans Bill, another funny one from him. Speaking of that, I got some news for you, and let me know how you feel about this whole thing. It makes me much more excited for this game. You got so many storylines, all of the obvious connections. You got DeAndre Hopkins there, and now you got these jerseys. So it's going to be very, very entertaining, to say the very least. I do have some news on the new uniforms, the Texans uniforms, that they will unveil for next season. We were at the media gathering the other day, and Doug was up there presenting, just giving us an update on the uniforms, and the message was pretty clear. There's been a lot of people that have a lot of opinions about the uniforms, and some people want to keep it traditional. Some people want to, have a little bit more of a loud design. Some people want, maybe just a little bit of honoring of the old Houston days. His message to all these people except the ones that act like they should just bring back the Oilers uniforms. Because I think if you still think that's a possibility, then you're dumb. For lack of a better, you're dumb. But his message to everyone who wants something, they've talked to thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, including some H-Town celebrities. I know Parker McCollum was part of it. Some Houston rappers, a lot of fans. And his message for people that want certain things is, we got you. So everything's being taken into account and everything's going to be mixed up. When we see the uniforms, we'll let you know. But the message is very clear. We got you. So that's some good news for Texans fans. Now, will the uniforms be clean? Will they be as clean as those Oiler things? I don't know, but we'll find out at the start of next season. And the message for everyone outside of people who are holding on to this hope that Amy Adams is going to sell over the Oilers' rights, the message is clear for Texans fans, straight from the people in charge of making these decisions. We got you. Subscribe, like, right along. Appreciate everyone for coming through. Training camp begins in 5 days. Fun times ahead. It's getting intense. And remember, when it comes to this Texans stuff, we are all in this together. Have a good one.
Hey, locker room, yeah, we in the locker room. Texas talk, yeah, you know what we about to do. Localize, every angle's what we really do. We the source, we the pulse of the city too. Landlocked, got the game in the headlock.